Okay, let's just dive right in because today's explainer, it is an absolute game changer. We're going to unlock a strategic playbook for launching fully functional, highly professional websites like instantly. And honestly, the best part of the whole shebang, we're going to deconstruct exactly how you can do all of this without ever having to write a single line of code. No way, right? Well, let's see. So let's start with a really big, kind of provocative question. Is a professional website actually possible without coding? Well, the source material we're analyzing today gives that a massive, resounding yes. It reveals this modern digital reality where you, yes you, can build a highly professional, interactive digital presence using literally nothing more than simple drag-and-drop elements. It's incredibly empowering stuff. To get us there, we've got a clear roadmap. We're looking at 1, the digital marketing foundation, 2, essential website building tools, 3, crafting a freelancer portfolio, 4, using ChatGPT for content, 5, building a clinic website, and finally, number 6, final polish and launch. Right, so moving on to section 1, the digital marketing foundation. Who exactly benefits from a no-code website? You know, what's truly fascinating here is the sheer variety of people who can leverage this. A website acts as a fundamental digital footprint for some incredibly distinct goals. According to our source, this method is literally perfect for aspiring digital marketers who want fast employment and will need a portfolio to show for it. It's for business owners, like real estate agents, who want to digitize their operations without shelling out for an expensive agency. It's an amazing launchpad for housewives aiming to start freelance careers right from the comfort of their own home. And it's even for influencers looking for faster channel growth by centralizing all their content. So if you fall into any of these buckets, this explainer is speaking directly to you. Okay, so with our audience defined, let's step into section 2, essential website building tools, and demystify the technical arsenal. The source lays out a really brilliant 4-step click path to get your engine running. Assuming you already have your basic domain and hosting set up, here's the deal. Step 1, you just make sure WordPress is installed on your hosting. Step 2, you navigate over to the Appearance menu and install the free Astra theme. Think of this as your design foundation. Step 3, you install the classic Starter Templates plugin. And Step 4, now this is absolutely critical. When it asks how you want to build, you completely bypass the standard block editor and you choose the Elementor page builder. Elementor is the true engine that makes all that drag-and-drop magic actually happen. Now that our tools are in place, let's move right into section 3, crafting a freelancer portfolio and overcoming that dreaded blank page syndrome. So, the Astra theme comes loaded with, I think, around 280 templates, but your smartest first move, it's diving into the consultant category and selecting the personal portfolio template. You're going to notice some templates have a yellow premium label, meaning they cost money, but this specific personal portfolio template is totally free, it's beautifully lightweight, and it's absolutely perfect for jump-starting a digital marketing career. Once that template loads up, you get to customize it. You can upload a custom logo that you've easily designed in an app like Canva, for instance. You change the call to action button color so they actually match your personal brand, and you definitely make sure those buttons link directly to your Contact Us page. But listen up, because here is where so many beginners fail. When you're updating your portfolio gallery, you absolutely must keep all uploaded images the exact same size. If you have uneven images, it will instantly shatter that professional illusion. It's a tiny detail, but I promise you, it makes all the difference in the world. Let's keep the momentum going with section 4, using ChatGPT for content. This is the ultimate secret weapon. This right here is the ultimate transformation. We are officially banishing lorem ipsum. You know that confusing, Latin-looking dummy text developers use? Yeah, that is your absolute enemy. Instead, ChatGPT acts as your rescue team, instantly replacing it with clean, professional, AI-generated service descriptions. It gives you immediate, highly professional copy to fill out those sleek Elementor designs. The source material puts this so perfectly. Never leave lorem ipsum on my site. It gives a bad impression to clients and makes them think you haven't finished your work. And honestly, this matters so much. If a potential client visits your portfolio and just sees placeholder text, it instantly kills their trust. It literally screams, "Hey, I'm incomplete." So how do we fix this efficiently? Well, the source gives us the exact prompt to use. You just tell the AI, write 1,000 words for a digital marketer freelancer with headings and paragraphs. Now, specifying headings and paragraphs is the real genius part here. It ensures the output is formatted perfectly, which makes pasting it directly into Elementor's distinct visual boxes just absolutely seamless. You can populate a whole homepage in minutes. Let's pivot a bit to section 5, building a clinic website.
shifting our focus from aesthetics to functionality.
When we contrast these two types of projects, the differences are pretty stark. For a freelancer, the main focus is a personal portfolio, right? Highlighting past work and skills. But for a doctor or a clinic, the focus shifts purely to patient services. The absolute key feature they require is an online appointment booking system. A cardiologist site prioritizes getting a patient to take a specific action over just looking pretty.
To achieve this fast, the source suggests this really great hack. You basically repurpose a free dentist template and turn it into the Lotus Cardiology Center. You see, you don't actually need a perfectly matching medical template right out of the box. A dental template already has the right structural bones. You just change the text, swap out those stock photos, and trade out the little tooth icons for heart icons. It's kind of like digital surgery, but, without the malpractice insurance.
And to handle that critical appointment functionality, we use WP Forms. It's a totally free WordPress plugin that lets patients instantly book clinic appointments right there on the homepage. And what's super cool is that when you install these medical-themed Astra templates, WP Forms is usually automatically installed and configured for you right off the bat.
But hey, let me slow down for just a second here, because doing client work carries massive real-world consequences. First and foremost, you absolutely must verify all listed medical procedures directly with the doctor. If your template claims the clinic performs a certain surgery and they don't, that's a major liability. Plus, you need to ensure your WP Form shortcode, like ID = 17 for example, is active and actually displaying correctly. You've got to replace template images with actual photos of their real medical staff and critically update the emergency contact phone numbers immediately. Accuracy here isn't just about looking professional, it's quite literally about patient safety.
Finally, let's wrap this up with Section 6, Final Polish and Launch, connecting the digital footprint. You're going to wrap up your complete website build by navigating over to the Astra Footer Builder in your Customizer menu. Here, you replace the default template copyright info with your own, or, your client's. You add the actual URLs for their YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram accounts to build up that vital social proof. And lastly, you update the map widget to reflect the exact client location, for instance, changing it to somewhere specific like High-Tech City. These final touches, they are essential for local SEO and ensuring the whole digital footprint is fully connected.
And that brings us to the end of our roadmap, leaving us with one final empowering question to think about. Will you start building your digital future today? You now have the complete playbook to build professional, highly functional websites without writing a single line of code. The tools are free, the templates are ready to go, and AI is right there to help you write the copy. All that's left is for you to begin. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I really hope this sparks your journey into digital creation.